the two states. And to also assure Nigerians that we mean well for this country. We'll continue to do our best to make sure that the treasure that is being managed within this zone are protected for the interests of this country. We have a responsibility as leaders of these two states to protect the oil resources, our oil investment, both the ones offshore and the ones within the pipelines is important. And we're doing our best for that. Are we even talking about the amount of money we spend for internal security to make sure there are peace, knowing how volatile these areas are? So please, we'll continue to do it. Not because there is anything we want to get. If there is no peace, there can't be development. You can imagine what we went through in the days of the militancy. I'm so happy today our region, more especially Bayelsa and Rivers State, is no longer what they used to call us. God has sent that trouble to some other areas. So we are now at peace. It's because we surrendered this situation to the hands of Almighty God. There is nothing God cannot do when you believe in Him. And let me also tell you one magic about it. It is because the state, Bayelsa, has dedicated itself to God. And our strength here too is not far from it. Whenever we make our pronouncement,
save you the stress. You know, I don't know, maybe because I've heard that of Wike. I feel like I want to share that with you. Because Wike took it, as always, he took it more personal. And I want to kind of like apologize for the poor quality of the audio, but you are going to hear him. So Wike was in a church where he took his time to respond to Odili, and he called Odili a failed man. That between him and Odili, who was trying to control the resources of rivers, who was trying to turn himself to Godfather, if not for Odili. So because of our time, let's go hear that of Wike. I know those of you who don't even like hearing him. I am going to take him off my screen, please. Take it off. Tell me when you're tired, okay? I have broken this into two, like that of a Fubara as well. So I don't want to kind of play you the rest of that, but here is that of a Wike, specifically responding to Peter Odili. He looks older than Odili. Odili is over 70. Wike is just 57 years old. Wike is just 57. Just remember that. And it looks like he's over 70. I don't know, maybe it's because of stress, something else. But here is Wike, the man that loves to praise himself and expect everybody in the room to do the same. Responding to Peter Odili, the first part.
It's unfortunate. This is somebody that's supposed to be an elder statesman. This is somebody that's supposed to call a father. What did he say? He said that governor, the president of government, has been able to stop one politician, one man, who wants to convert River State as his personal estate.
Yes.
Oh, I remember when I was governor, all the praised me to hire. Are you aware? All the praised me to hire. In fact, he even said, no governor combined together and no one like this. It's not right. It's not right. Including him. Why? He couldn't hear power because Amechi was the governor there. He was gone. He was gone. Like somebody said, they are going to use somebody to bring us somebody. When I came in as governor in 2015, I don't use the word resurrected, but I brought him back to life. You see, these are the things when we have people, and if we have children, and your children say that I'm chocolate. You should not demand you are present behind every day. The man who has done what will do. Is it different now that you have changed to say this? Why? Because you have done the Christmas balance schedule. I didn't say it should not host. When you will do yourself to the level when people are watching television, we will show in a few days' time a form of documentary. How the best in the country. How God has used me to bring him back to life. As Ambassador Akaro, he was Ambassador of South Korea. As he came there as a minister. But for me, power clinic was gone. I'm not sorry to say. I'm not sorry to say. But for me, he could not. Power clinic was gone. I have to rescue him out of it. All of us know about Power University. All of us know about Power University. But for us, there wouldn't have anything called Power University. But for us, if the national government did not spend, I had to, in order to help for the university to be established, I have to enter an agreement that the national government will become 100 of our sons and daughters every section. Now, in every semester, each of them pay not less than 5 million. Now, calculate in one section. How much? Then for 7 years, most rivers people were attacking me. Why did you not take over money? Putting the president university, this and that. It was me. He was living somewhere. Somewhere. You see, this is how people just, you begin to ask, what can I learn now from such a person? What advice can he give you? You still come to here, the next hour, you say the different thing. I have to personally call to his brother to build a mansion for him. He called the one Nigerians that is go and thank Wike, that Wike has shown him love since the mansion he has been from them, my wife. He was taking them around the building. Come and see. Come and see. Must you be a trainer all the time? Must you be a trainer all the time? As a former governor for 8 years, what are you looking for? Now, the governor, all of us made, I just said 1 year in office. The same body has now gone to say he has beaten the record of all of the police. When I was there, including, anyway, what will he do himself? What will you say he did in 8 years? What can you do? What can you?
No, it's so noisy, isn't it? Don't worry, I've cut it short. So I'll show you the other part. But that was him lampooning Peter Odili. He said when Peter Odili left, that when he was governor, Peter Odili was praising him everywhere. Wike. That he was the one who had to build Odili a mansion. That means Peter Odili probably did not steal enough to build himself a mansion. That he was the one, with a Wike, that called the Julius Berger. Julius Berger to go and build him a mansion. And he was, Odili was calling everyone, come and see what he did for me. That it was him that completed the River State University, the State University, and also ensure that it's the indigenous people of Rivers that are sending their children there. Then Odili hosted Fubara and started saying that Fubara has kind of surpassed all the past governors. Fubara's achievement has surpassed all the past governors in River State. That means including him, the host, Peter Odili. So, Wike believes that those who are fighting him are ungrateful people. That's when he was governor, he shared the resources among them. He made everybody at their, here you get. But rather than for them to be on his side, to fight Fubara that betrayed him, they have decided of Fubara to fight him. Wike, sort of listen to his own voice a lot. You can tell. Listen to the other part of that rant in the church.
They have forgotten all he said. What is Pharisee? I named this after you. I named this after your wife. What have I done? He said we should not be part of government. We are left. We are managing. We are not crying. You are taking assembly money. They are not kind of money. And they are not kind of money. We are okay. I'm focused in my job in Abuja. All this envy because you couldn't get to a level like that. Because when I was plotting who would become governor, was it there? Even when this governor he was complaining to people. How can they go and be somebody who cannot stand for the public to talk? Today, she's doing Christmas carol for you. Even when I was not what he did for me. Just to stay and around power. Government for 8 years, you are not satisfied. It is now you think that you'll be satisfied. In the 6 months, the Indian governor there. So where? Ask the people. We are there talking that. Ask the people. 6 months. Here we are not talking. I brought Omehane, all of them, to his house for them to reconcile. If you don't know what to do, allow those who know what to do. don't be a distraction. If I tell you how the daughter became a commissioner, you're shocked. You are here. I'm not saying. It was his nephew, the Shinobu son, that was recommended to that commissioner. You know what he had done? Oh, no, no, let's put our assistant. I don't question. He said, I was thinking of an elder sister who they have nominated their nephew, their Shinobu son. I called him and said, no, please. This is my nephew. It's my Shinobu son. My Shinobu son died. So I'm their father now. They took it. I took it. So, where is she? You see, gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, like I said, I have no time to begin to solve, but when a man has to use his strength to have that because she want money, you will also tell the public who you are. And this is a man who said he wanted to run for president. He don't have the balls. He didn't have the way. So you know, Washington said, no, you will not run. You know what I mean? This is another party. You know what I mean? Because of him, I never invited the Pastor to the university to commission project. Because I felt it will be humiliating for him knowing the relationship. When I was younger,
Let's agree that it don't do. I know. But because it is a rider for the charts, so we have to play that part. But we will live with Wike, Rivers, and the rest of it, their troubles, okay? Let's stop by in northern Nigeria. You know, yesterday I said something about, or I shared with us, what the element from northern Nigeria considered as betrayal. That Tinubu betrayed their Mumu tickets, Muslim tickets. And Tinubu has now become the weapon fashioned against northern Nigeria. And that they are going to, we are going to have a pound of flesh. So yesterday, it was El Rufaya, Kaduna Littlefinger, that sort of added his own voice. According to the El Rufaya, he said, 2 wrongs don't make a right. The fact that Bokwari Fulanized the government of Nigeria for 8 years does not give Tinubu the same temerity or right to now Yorubanized Nigeria. That Tinubu has been given key positions to his fellow Yorubas, to the detriment of other ethnic nationalities. And we can see, according to him, we can see what these Yorubas are now doing to Nigeria. If anybody is arguing that Bokwari started it, 2 wrongs don't make a right, that Tinubu should know better. And honestly speaking, the Ronukus, they have entered him. They called him names: hypocrite, liar, evil man, terrorist, shut up your mouth. Yeah. Tifnubu will do his 8 years. All of you Northerners are looking for reasons to cancel Tifnubu. We will show you 2027. We will show all of you. Blah, 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 yeah. Okay. Now the noise I hear that got me kind of like interested. In normal, they will say that they fight for the next, for your neighbor's house. What it concern you? One jan lekeji, kilo coin. But somehow it was too loud that, oh, it's not just about now. It's actually about others too. What does that mean? The crook, Mele Kiyari, the guy in the NMPCL, that criminal. It is now reported that by April 2025, his time as the NMPC chairman would end. A situation that has now prompted Tifnubu to be touting a name. You see, these Northerners believes that this NMPC is actually their birthright. Have you noticed? And somehow they feel like if the president is a Southerner, a Northerner must be appointed as the NMPC chairman. So they now said that Tifnubu Nko is now looking to the side of a man who is also a member of the NMPC right now, called Bashir Ojulari. Now, this Bashir Ojulari is from Kwara State. You know, all those Fulani Yorubas or so, and is considered to be a Yoruba. But using that name, you know, his Muslim name, Bashir Bolaji Ojulari or something, that is his name. Northerners will tell you that the northern part of Nigeria, they are the same. Northwest, northeast, north central. So when you look at the place they call North Central, which includes Benue, Kwara, Kogi, Taraba, Plateau, these are not Sharia North. But when it is politically convenient, they will tell you that they are one North. But when it comes to even politically convenient too, right? Even when it comes to political appointments, if you appoint anybody from Plateau State as North, Sharia North will reject that person. If you appoint anybody from Benue, Kogi, Taraba, where else again? Kwara, they will tell you that they are not North enough. So right now, this Ojulari is now being called a Yoruba man, which obviously he is. But he's a Yoruba Fulani. Here you get. They said it's from the Kwara North, or the Kwara Northwest, or something like that, Sha. So, the Rolukus are saying that this man on the right, this criminal on the right, Mele Kiyari, the man that spent over $3 billion in the last 7.5 years rehabilitating the Nigerian refineries, and yet they are still moribund. Okay? So they said they are pressuring Tifnubu to leave him alone. If Tifnubu could extend the tenure of the police IG whose tenure ended in April this year, Tifnubu extended it indefinitely. Similarly, in the custom, Tifnubu has appointed a custom CG and other positions, and they said that his appointees are due for retirement. They were due for retirement, but Tifnubu didn't care. He extended them, ignored everybody talking.